Hey, comic community, what's going on? We got a live comic talk. We're back at it. Twitch.tv/there can be only Vaughn. Welcome back to the comic talk. It's so fun doing the stream thing again. And especially on Wednesdays, what we're going to try to do is do the live comic talk on Twitch. So if you're not following on Twitch, you should definitely do so. If not, just catch the rewind when I post this on YouTube like we always do. So I didn't go to my LCS today. In fact, I haven't been in a couple of weeks, so I know my pull box is getting a little heavy, so to speak. But we've been curating the 4K collection. The what CHUD? What does CHUD stand for again? Comic hunting under $1. Almost forgot what that was. And those two collections are down to like 2 boxes left, so we still got to go through that, show you all this stuff behind us. But we had 3 packages come in today, finally getting some books that we ordered months ago. I had actually emailed a couple of companies today, Comic Mint 616, asking about some orders. I had an order from July I still haven't gotten processed, and the main excuse for these companies, whether it's an excuse or not, is like, oh, these orders were damaged, so of course we had to order reprints or have them printed again, etc., etc. And it happens a lot. You know, the distributors don't package these books well in these boxes, so there will be dinks and dents. And of course, a lot of resellers, the comic community, everyone wants near mint books. They should, if they're paying money for a near mint book, you should be provided a near mint book. So I understand in that regard. They send out newsletters sometimes that most people don't realize that they send with updates. So sometimes I kind of forget that happens when I'm asking, like, what's going on? Why aren't you guys emailing people that there's damages? And they technically are, but you just got to pay attention and read and check out for those newsletters. Anyway, that's enough for me talking about that. Let's get to the most important part and showing you what we picked up. So we're going to start off with some Sabine Rich action here. Amazing Spider-Man 35. We're going to see a theme with a lot of these books because we have trades and we have virgins. So boom, Black Cat starting it off. Beautiful book. Next up, I thought, so the street date on these books said, two books here said April of 2024 and May of 2024. And I was like, oh my God, I made a huge order, a lot of books. And because of one book, these companies will not ship you your books until the final street date is met. And it's like, but some of these books came out in September and I gotta wait till April. I talked to them today, and they were telling me that, oh, that's just they put a further date out just in case it takes them that long to receive those books back. Case in point, these were signed at New York Comic Con, so they just didn't know when they were going to get these books back. So we got them, and they shipped them. First one to discuss is this NYCC exclusive 2023 Conan the Barbarian #1 by Jay Anacleto. Signed at the bottom by Jay Anacleto, and of course it's got the COA right there, witnessed by them. Whether COA really matters for something like that, I'm not sure. It is what it is. Next up, we got 2 different Jay Ferguson books. He does a lot of exclusives for these companies. So this is a Vampirella Dead Flowers #1, and I think you can already kind of see why Jay Ferguson books sell. So there's that. And then next up, I think this is a Chilling Adventures or a Sabrina book, one or the other, but just another fire Jay Ferguson book. I love Josh Burns, so more Archie. I think this is like the Halloween Spectacular. Oh, 2023. There was like 3 different versions of this. Orange background, here's a purple background, and then there's one more that sold out super quick. But Josh Burns does a lot of Zetascope style books. Next up, we have a Transformers #1 variant. I'm not sure who the artist is on the cover. I have no idea, but you know, I love seeing Optimus Prime on cover, so I had to check that one out. This one was just a 1 in 25 buy. Again, a lot of these books you can do, they do sales where it's buy 2, get 1 free. They had a 7-year birthday bash where it was a buy 3, get 3 free. And then even a couple months ago, they were doing a buy 3, get 4 free deal. So you have to kind of sometimes take advantage of those to get some awesome variants from artists that I love, which I have to call David Nakayama, Thiago da Silva, Jay Ferguson, so on and so forth. Carla Cohen, Next up, we have this, I was mentioning, because this one was kind of thrown in here. It's 1 in 25 for Harley Quinn Night Terrors, #1. Casper Wingard, right? I can't remember who's on that, but it is the ratio incentive. Sometimes they sell those too outside of their store exclusives. Normally I'm a big Thiago Del Silva fan, but I don't know. Seeing this in person, I'm not a big fan of it. It doesn't pop as much in person, but maybe somebody will enjoy these books. This is Nort's swimsuit edition, the illustrated. So this is the Thiago da Silva variant here. Again, virgin and trade dress there with Power Girl. And normally, Thiago da Silva can do no wrong. I don't know, I'm not feeling that one as much. And sometimes when you're ordering stuff, it looks good on screen, and you get it in person. Sometimes it's like not the best on screen. You get it in person, fire. Other times it's the opposite. Next up, we got a couple of Zerdy books, so we'll start off with this one here, The Invincible Iron Man issue #10, of course, with the wedding of Emma Frost and Tony Stark. Then we have this awesome reprint for X-Men 129, which is the first appearance of Emma Frost. So, of course, they put the White Queen on the cover there. Nathan Zerdy goodness. Beautiful book. Somebody hit us with the follow so you guys get to see the rock. That is, of course, if you are new to Twitch, we're going to get all sorts of alerts. I normally turn them on for these videos. Or forget, we're live. One Take Bond back in the building. Nathan Zerdy again. This is X-Men 101, an exclusive red costume. Jean Grey there. Again, a reprint of X-Men 101. David Nakayama. Can't do a sale without getting some Nakayama goodness. So this is Wonder Woman #1 that restarted. Legacy 9, was it 901 or 900? Can't remember, but not the best Nakayama, but Nakayama, again, another guy, to me, can do no wrong, so I enjoy getting all his books. There is a Harley Quinn book, a 1 in 25 coming out, where she's like in a cowboy outfit. I don't have to say anything other than that. Like, just look out for it. Again, more Nakayama goodness. This was a foil exclusive for NYCC, and his signature there on the bottom for this Rogue foil book. I think I have some non-foils of that as well, because that came out months ago. Again, loves doing his color bleeds, so we have the Hellfire Gala X-Men book here. Mystique on the cover. Boom. Beautiful. What issue is it? Oh, it's just the Hellfire Gala issue. Okay. I thought it was like one of the X-Men issues. Next up, some Carrie Andrews goodness on Sensational She-Hulk. Been doing a lot of these kind of style throwback, like 90s-esque looking artwork. I like She-Hulk on this. Cap and Spider-Man, I can lose them. Don't really need them on there. She-Hulk looks good on that one. And then again, more She-Hulk. Issue #1 again, but a Lobos, Villa Lobos variant there. Not my favorite one, but sometimes when, you just throw these in because it's a Lobos and I like supporting them. And buy 2, get 1 free, right? Or in this case, I really think this was the buy 3, get 3 free. Next up, some Carla Cohen on Sheena, Queen of the Jungle. Just got to pick up Cohens whenever I see them. If I don't own them, I want them. Same with Frizen. Like, I'm trying to do 100% completion of particular artists in there, and that's one of them. Oh, looks like I missed out on this Zerdy. So we were discussing, I wanted to keep all the Zerdys together, but here's Power Girl #1 with the tattoos, your trade dress, and the Virgin, minimal trade dress over here on this one. People like these tattoo Zerdy books. I'm not the biggest fan of them, but, they're not that bad. All right. Staying on the Power Girl train, we got, is it Ivan Talavera? I really dig this book, man, because that swag, that attitude there that she has. Fire, dude. Love it. Love to see it. Oh, these are cool. So these are homaging a Marvel swimsuit edition. So this is for X-Men Hellfire Gala or issue. This is for Wolverine. Excuse me, issue 37 of Wolverine. Trade dress and Virgin. But we also, for X-Men issue number 26, have the B side of it. So again, Virgin and trade dress. Camera. So then we put these bad boys together, and that's what you see. We got Emma's leg right in the front there. Pretty cool to see that. All right, a couple more books here. We have a Leslie Lyrics Lee Black Cat on Amazing Spider-Man 34. Always fun to have more lyrics covers. I'm hit or miss on lyrics. Sometimes they're great, sometimes they're just a little too digital and cartoony for me. Last but not least here with this order, Birds of Prey, Sun Kumanaki. I absolutely love Kumanaki artwork, so I will buy her stuff whenever something new pops out. So doing some Harley Quinn on the Birds of Prey right there. And I got one more book to show you guys that came in from an eBay purchase. Got it really cheap on a 1 in 25 9.8. Only problem with this was I bought from them before, and for some reason they just it seemed like they just threw this into a package and just said, hey, just send it, be done with it. No bubble wrap, it was moving around, there was so much space in there, it wasn't secure, and of course it got damaged. I actually showed this to a few people on Facebook, just kind of talking about it and showing the damage. I was really disappointed about that, but reaching out to the seller on eBay, they were adamant that they were trying to make sure that, they mentioned that they're out about bubble wrap. They shouldn't have shipped it. They should have waited because they wanted quality as opposed to speediness, I guess. And so with that being said, they were more than happy to give me a refund. I mean, it's just going to go to pay for the reholster process with CGC, which is fine because we got it on a steal. Again, this is a 1 in 25. We're looking at Black Cat issue number 1 from 2020. This is the Gerald Perel variant here. Beautiful book. Had this on my wish list for a while. I couldn't believe that on auction it was at $12. And then before you know it, it jumped up to 22. Ended up stealing this for 26 bucks plus shipping. So it was pretty much the cost to slab this, really, in a 9.8, a 1 in 25. And that's what we're talking about with the damage right there. You guys can see that. Trying to not zoom in on me. It's almost like a bullet hole in it, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. And I got a couple other books that need to be reholstered anyway, so we'll just all send them together. So that's going to do it for the Comic Talk. Thank you so much for tuning in to this video. If you guys are first timers here on twitch.tv/ThereCanBeOnlyBond, we do this every Wednesday, trying to normally talk about New Comic Book Day and show you those books. But we have so many packages that arrive on a weekly basis. There's always going to be a mail call, something to show off, something fun to show off. So you're always going to have a lot of fun. So do all that great social media stuff down below in the description. Join that Discord where we talk about the culture that pops 24/7. And until next time, guys, it's been my pleasure. Have a good one. Bag and boredom. Into the vault.